With us is John Illsley of Dire Straits, the bass player, who discusses making movies, which was done in Nassau, the Bahamas, the same place they recorded Communicate.
It was done in the Bahamas. We mixed a lot of it and did a lot of rearranging of the music in New York. It's unfortunate that we have to actually record out of England for a rather strange tax situation that most musicians find themselves in once they start selling records outside of England. I think for some reason they cripple you because you make a lot of records. This album really is in some ways is trying to expand the band's sound a little bit more than previously. We've actually had some time to sort of reflect on the way that, on the direction that the band's going in over the last 3 years. You know, having played so many gigs in so many different places in the world, and not really having enough time to actually reflect on what's happening to the music itself. And the idea of having the break at the beginning of the year was to try and consolidate a lot of the feelings that we had about the direction the band was going in. So we took a break, and we at the beginning of 1980 for about 3 or 4 months, and just wound down a little bit from the rather crazy schedule that we'd set ourselves. We've just set ourselves another one, of course, but that's the way it seems to go. I think this time we've managed to capture a bit more of the areas where we're going rather than where we've been. I think that's probably a synopsis of really what's happened. Direction of keyboards and things like that have made quite a difference to the sound. 2 new members now, a guy called Hal Lindis on guitar and Alan Clark on keyboards. When we came back from the States, we went through the whole bit of getting musicians down to play with us and see if they fitted in, and if they didn't, you know, we'd sort of get somebody else in. And we didn't have to advertise. We just sort of spread the word amongst the sort of musical underground, and people just sort of came forward, which was nice. And we had a lot of good players down, who could potentially play very well with the band, but unfortunately, you know, when you're looking for specific members for an established group, you have to really look more at what they possibly could do rather than what they can do now. And this is why we chose Hal and Alan, because they fitted in a way that was essential to the development of the band at that time. They had a really good feel. Approach, really. You know, they've really gone with it a lot, and everybody's put an awful lot of work in, you know.